it's Evie and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm here with my frizzy hair and my pencil. We are going to be trying to do a SATs science exam paper. Now this is very different to what I usually do, but I've seen these videos. I was thinking the other day this would be really fun to do. I was originally going to do a GCSE science or maths paper, but I thought since we're not that academically smart anyway, I thought it'd be kind of fun to do a SATs paper. If you do enjoy this video, do let me know by giving it a massive thumbs up if you want to see me do different subjects or actual GCSE papers as well. And then if you're new here, make sure to subscribe if you want to see videos every week, because who wouldn't? So yeah, we're going to go ahead and get started with this exam paper. Science, bit of context for you, I hated all throughout primary school. We have our name, we have Evie. Oh, middle name, Evie Ellen. Date of birth, I'm almost 18 and I'm sitting here doing a exam paper for 11 years old. 11-year-olds, and I can't speak, so apparently I should be doing an English one. Instructions, read this carefully. You have 45 minutes for this test. This pencil shows where you will need to put your answer. For some questions, you may need to draw an answer instead of writing one. Do not write in the grey margins. Do not write on or near the barcodes. I think I was a bit of a rebel when I did that back in the day. There's a lot of pictures to start with. That's the difference between this and GCSE. Tom is finding out about pond life. Good on you, Tom. He holds a glass bowl in the water and watches the pond life underneath. What property of the bowl allows Tom to see the pond life? The glass bowl is transparent, right? What's the opposite transparent? I was about to say obliques. Awkward. Is that right? I'm confused. This is test day, that's why. 1 mark for an indication of transparency, see through clear. Well, I said transparent because I'm up the alley, so. The pictures below show some of the things Tom sees underneath the bowl. Water beetle, pond weed, a stickleback fish. A stickleback fish is a predator. Tick one box to show why it's a predator. It eats other animals, right? Got it right. C. The pondweed is a producer. Write true or false next to each of the following statements about producers. Producers are at the start of the food chain. Yeah? Producers catch their food from the water. No, because I swear producers are like grass. Producers use sunlight to make new materials for growth. Yeah, that's true. Come on. Right, is that right? Tom, looking pretty cheery. Microorganisms are living in the pond water. Why have we put capital I's for the L? It's written really weirdly. Explain why Tom cannot see the microorganisms, because they're too small? I don't really know. Indication that they're too small to be seen. Microscopic, I'm not going to use that. It's too fancy for me. Why does it help to have some microorganisms living in the ponds? I don't really know what microorganism is. Is that really bad? Isn't that like bacteria? No? Or oh, it's a bacteria, it's bacteria.
It's like coronavirus.
Got my 22-year-old sister behind it. Oh, 22. Because it, I literally don't know. I'm gonna have to say I literally don't know. I'm so thick. Gives the benefit. They recycle the waste into nutrients. They break down waste, they help reduce disease, they provide food. I didn't know any of that. As you can tell, I was never very good at science. Paul hits a triangle with a metal rod. The triangle makes a sound. What happens to the triangle for Paul to hear a sound when it is hit? Decibels? Vibration! Vibration! I'm so bad. Okay,
Decibels!
Right. I swear. Got it right. The size of the triangle affects how high or low the sound is. Paul has 4 triangles, A, B, C, D. Write the letters A, B, C, D in the order the sounds make from highest to lowest. I want to say the highest would be smaller. I'm going to say C, A, B, D. Oh, I got it right. Okay. What scientific word is used to describe how high or low a sound is? Volume. Decibels.
Just had it.
This is really embarrassing. Pitch, sound, yeah, I'm trying to think pitch. I think it's volume.
What's the question?
What scientific term is used to describe how high or low a sound? Oh, high or low?
Yeah.
That's pitch. I thought it was a sound similar to pitch.
Oh
if it's
my
not pitch, I'm
gosh.
going to be annoyed now. Got it right. D. Paul again. Paul takes one triangle. He investigates how the volume of a sound changes when he hits the triangle different amounts of force. He repeats his test 3 times for each force. Complete each row of the table to show how hard the triangle was hit. Yeah, if the volume is higher, then he's going to be hitting it harder, right? This is very hard, the bottom one. Quite. then gentle. I got it right. Explain why Paul repeats his test 3 times for each force. To find an average. To get an average. Okay, thank you, Paul. Paul hit the triangle gently 3 times. Explain why the volume was not the same each time. Because he's already hit it, so it's the vibrations are still there. Paul may have hit the triangle harder. Yeah, but it says gentle. Different forces. Right. Class 5 want to compare dandelions growing in short grass and dandelions growing in long grass. How interesting. That's a really interesting use of your time. They collect 20 dandelions from each place. They measure the length of the dandelion stems. The table shows the number of stems at each length in the short grass and long grass. Okay. Right. Tick one box to show the most common length. 15 to 18. Right. In the table, how many dandelions had stems at 15 cm and longer? Oh, 13. Just do a bit of maths there. Before the test, children made some predictions about the dandelions in short and long grass. Tick one box in each row to show whether each prediction is supported by the evidence. Prediction where dandelions grow makes a difference to the stem length. Yeah? There will be more dandelions in the short grass. What? Dandelion stems need to be longer than the grass they grow in to help the seeds disperse. Look at the picture. How is the dandelion seed usually dispersed? Wind. Oh, please, if I get this wrong, thank you very much. Seed dispersal is part of the life process of the dandelion plant. Tick one box to show which life process seed dispersal is part of. Reproduction. Right. Yes. Mia has 4 different solids. Her teacher asks her to find out what the solids are. Solid A. Most solid floats on top of the water. The solid turns the water misty. B. The solid cannot be seen. The liquid is clear. C. The solid cannot be seen. The liquid is clear. So the same thing. D. Some solid sinks to the bottom and the solid turns the water cloudy. What's the same with the process that's happened to solid B and C? Oh no. Oh, it's dissolved. Desolvation? What's the word for it? Dissolvement. Oh, dissolving, that's the word. Yeah, right, okay. She tries to separate a mixture of solids A and D using a sieve. There is one difference between solids A and D, one's bigger. C. She then puts a teaspoon of solid B into a beaker of vinegar. Then she puts a teaspoon of solid C into another beaker of vinegar. She records her observations. Oh my gosh, I used to love reversible and non-reversible changes. So I'm pretty sure this is C. What evidence shows the change to the solid you chose is non-reversible? Fizzed and bubbled. Right. The teacher tells Mia the names of the 4 solids. What a lovely teacher Mia's got. Draw 4 lines to match each solid to its name. Flour. How am I meant to know this? Okay, right, it's fine, it's fine. I reckon flour and coconut are the ones that couldn't be seen and just dissolve. No. Oh my gosh, why do I not know that? Oh my gosh, I actually, this is a question I do not know. I'm pretty sure that C is bicarbonate of soda. Salt, so I think that's B. Then, this is so embarrassing, I literally don't know. I've just guessed that. I've literally just guessed that. Oh my gosh, did I get it right? I got it right. Really, really surprised. Sandeep has some celery. Water can travel up the stem, celery to leaves. Give one function of the leaves, celery. Oh no. Sunlight? Chlorophyll? Like it takes in sunlight. Oh dear, oh my gosh. To absorb taken sunlight. Thank you very much. He then puts a stick of celery in a glass of red-coloured water. When the water reaches the leaves turn red. Sandeep wants to find out if the temperature affects how quickly the water gets to the leaf. Think about an investigation you could do to find out if the temperature affects how quickly the water gets into the leaf. What variable I will change is the temperature, right? Equipment I will use to measure the time, a stopwatch. Yeah, got that right. 2 variables I will keep the same. The celery vegetable, and the amount of water. Come on. Oh yes, I did get it right. It's on the little affordable answers, so I should brush up on that, but I did get it right. Okay. Jack's shadow. Class 3 are investigating shadows in the playground. It was a bright sunny day. Susie measures the length of Jack's shadow at 9 AM. She then measures the length of Jack's shadow at midday. Jack stands in the same position in the playground. Oh my gosh, am I seriously meant to know this? What picture shows Jack's shadow at midday? I mean this one, I don't know what's happening. There's like one of the pictures is just a black square, so I don't really know what they're expecting me to do with that. I'm gonna go this one. Explain why shadow forms on the ground when the sunlight shines on Jack. There's bits the sun doesn't hit. Not my rhyming. Jack stands in the same place in the playground. Susie measures Jack's shadow again. His shadow has changed position. What movement in space? What causes Jack's shadow to change position? Orbit? I want to say orbit. The Earth rotating on its axis. Is that an orbit, Hen? That's not an orbit, is it? The class observed Jack's shadow on a sunny day. Tick one box to show why the class should not do the test on a cloudy day. It will be difficult to see. Yeah. Okay. Susie has some ideas about shadows. Write true or false under each idea. The colour of a car's shadows depends on the colour of the car. Susie, no. You can tell if Jack's eyes are shut by looking at his shadow. Well, I guess you could. Like, if you turned to the side and you saw their eyelashes shut, well, I guess that's false. The shape of the shadow depends on the shape of the object. It's true. Only light from the sun causes a shadow. Yeah, yes. Are you joking? Why is that false? Light from what else causes a shadow then? John and Ravender are investigating a marble rolling down a ramp. They change the height of the ramp. They measure how far the marble rolls. They repeat the test at different heights. What equipment could be used to measure the height of the ramp? A ruler? Tick one box to show each row of the table, show how they should do their investigation to make their test more fair. Surface of the ramp. Well, I guess that doesn't make a difference if they're... It doesn't make a difference. Height of the ramp. Well, it must be different because that's what they're recording. Size of the marble must be the same. Mass of the marble also must be the same. Oh my gosh, I got it wrong again. The surface of the ramp apparently must be the same. John and Ravender must decide what heights they should put the ramp at. Look at this photograph. John says the ramp is too steep, it will not give good results because the marble will bounce. Yep, got it right. Woo. He then plots a graph. Draw a plot on the graph to show the distance the marble would roll if the ramp was 0 cm high. Well, you're following the table, so it's just 0, 0. Yeah. Okay. Justine lights a candle. When the candle burns, a non-reversible change happens. Complete the table to show if the observation is evidence of a reversible or non-reversible change. You can then put wax back together, can't you? That makes no sense, but you know what I mean. So that's evidence reversible. Smoke is given off. That is non-reversible. Got it right. Okay. Justine has candles of different heights but with the same width. She wants to burn them all down to the height of 1 cm. Describe the relationship between the height of the candle and the time it takes to the candle to burn down to 1 cm. The bigger the height, the more time it will take. Yeah. Okay, Justine has 3 new candles. Justine, you are spending all your money on candles. They are the same height but have different widths. Justine wants to find out if the width of the candle affects the time it takes to burn down. She tells how long it takes for each candle to burn down to 1 cm. Candle C burnt down the quickest. How many minutes did it take to turn down to 4 cm? Well, you just do the cool thing on the graph, don't you? 22? I want to say 22. Are you joking? Oh, okay, no, I do. It's 23, but you do get a little cheeky mark if you get it from 21 to 26. Justine has another candle. It is thinner than candle C, but it's the same height. Okay, draw the line on the graph to show how quickly it would burn down to 1 cm. Like that, it would be like down here, wouldn't it? I think I got that right. Oh my gosh, okay. I'm gonna go ahead now and count up my scores and actually see. There is a thing that will tell you what grades you got. So I'm actually gonna see what grading threshold I would be in with my marks, and hopefully it'll be good because I am 17 years old. Basically, this is test B, and the threshold is for both test A and test B, which add to 80 because it's 40 marks each. And I got 35 out of 80, which to be honest would be good, but this is a test for 11-year-olds, so I am a bit concerned. I'm gonna give myself a threshold. If I just doubled it as an estimate of what I would have got in A, I would have been in the level 5 threshold, which is 61 to 80 because my maths is right. Yeah, I would have got 70, so I would have been in the level 5 threshold. I probably should have got 4 marks, but either way, it was fun. I obviously haven't done SATs for like 6 years, so it's interesting to kind of get the vibe of SATs again. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Do let me know if you want to see GCSEs or other SATs and you want to see me try them. I love you all a lot, and I will see you in my next video.